It's interesting, right? Because Bradberry played in Carolina. He had a lot of great battles with Mike Evans. There's a lot of mutual respect there. And Matt, I think the thing with Bradberry that's interesting is if the Giants eat a bunch of his salary, right? The Bucs can pick him up for, for a little bit less than what he's been commanding. But again, the problem is just where does he play? And I don't see them going after a guy like Bradberry who would be a starter. And listen, he would be a fine addition to the team from a talent standpoint. But just like we learned last week, Matt, in the defensive coaches press conference, it seems like this team wants to start Sean Murphy-Bunting, former second-round pick, Mike Edwards, former third-round pick, at safety and nickel corner. I'm talking about Edwards at safety, strong safety, and SMB at nickel corner, because they've got some premium draft picks invested in these guys. Edwards has never been a full-time guy. Can he play that role on a full-time basis? Can he play strong safety? Can Sean Murphy-Bunting stay healthy? Can he get interceptions anytime other than January? And so I think that the Tampa Bay wants to give those guys a shot at starting. Logan Ryan's the safety net at nickel corner and also at free safety. He's also, you're looking at Keanu Reeves as the safety net at strong safety. And I wouldn't be surprised ultimately if Logan Ryan and Keanu Neal end up starting this year. But doesn't it seem like that type of mentality right now would preclude them from signing a James Bradberry, knowing that they want to see how Jamel Dean does, see how Sean Murphy-Bunting does, and then, of course, Mike Edwards at safety in these contract years?
Yeah, you absolutely hit the nail on the head, where the Bucs want to go in full throttle, head first, with Mike Edwards starting a strong safety and have Sean Murphy-Bunting in the slot as that nickel corner. But they already have the safety nets in place, like you said, with Keanu Neal going at safety, and Logan Ryan can mix around a little bit, go with the safety, and go with slot as well too. Where it's tough because you do have to find those answers, but I think we're also in the win now mode where this is your last season with Tom Brady. And we talked about this before. Why not exhaust every single option that you could possibly have? And with Bradberry, oh man, it would just be great to envision Carlton Davis on one side, Brardberry on the other. This is a corner that the Bucs are very familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Bradberry has played very well against Mike Evans. So I'm sure they would love to have Bradberry on their own team and not have to worry about playing him, depending. Obviously, he's not going to be with the Giants anymore or anything like that. But I just think, too, what he brings, like he had 4 interceptions last season. What have we talked about? Carlton Davis, he's an all-pro, except for that he can't come down with those interceptions.
Jamel Dean,
Mike Edwards,
one pick, right?
Jamel Dean, 1 pick. Sean Murphy-Bunting only gets his interceptions in the playoffs. So I think the Bucs could really use a top guy that can make up for a lot of those dropped interceptions that we've seen in the past. You bring in Bradberry, he's going to get those turnovers for you.